More laid back than people really would know. You see him with the glasses and the little hat, you know, that's one way. And when it's not business, he was the person behind his kids. I mean, he loved. It was a lot of kids, but he loved every one of them.
He had like 7, 8, something like that. But we were racing together to have kids. I got fired. I said, I retired, man. I quit at 6. I can't do it no more, you know. He was still rolling, you know.
Loved his kids and treated all of them the same way. Good, real good. And tried to do the best that he could to provide properly for them.
They were coloring with some books that he had bought her at the Disney store with the colors and everything, man. And so he was sitting there coloring and he was talking to my little daughter and she was telling him, Easy, let me use the brown. And so he's like, no, you need to put the purple on that right there. And then see, I'm gonna put this yellow. You need to do that purple. And so she was like, oh, okay, well, give me that one. And so they were coloring, and I sat there and I just looked at him and I was like, damn, man, this is a really nice dude, man. That's what made me feel, because it was really personal because of my daughter. And I seen how they were interacting without them knowing I was there.
He would do things like he would have rodeos and, you know, clown shows and lunches and picnics and all that kind of stuff just for the inner city kids. And, you know, try to get back to the hood and just give a little bit back to society, because he was given, you know, so much through this gangster rap that he put out, you know.
I remember going with Eazy to Juvenile Hall in Norwalk, and I remember him going in there, and I remember when he came out, he told me, man, I feel bad for them kids, man. They need some TVs. They need to have a few things, man. And he went out and got some things for them.
And then every Christmas, Jewish, black, white, Gentile, whatever you is.
It's the things that you don't hear about that are meaningful. It's the things that are in the background, that those things he did from his heart. And he didn't do them for the publicity or to be recognized by anybody. He did it because God touched his heart and allowed him to be able to be financially secure to do those things.
I wasn't always sure where he got his money or how he got his money. But I did know that the money that he had, he put into making music. He put into making records, he put into his own art, he also put into the other people that were important to him.
I do all these little benefits, but a lot of people don't know that.
He really did a lot of stuff, more things that people don't know. Charities, this, you know, all kind of little stuff. But the person, he's a little devil.
He was just like me and you. There was really no way to feel. Either you was a super groupie or you was a super fan, and it was just it. It was just, he was down to earth. It was just like, okay, we're going to do the show. He didn't have his own separate tour bus. He took us on tour. Didn't nobody know who he was, but when we left them cities, they knew. You know, he rode on the tour bus with us. If we had to get car service, he was in the car with us. If we in the backstage chilling out in the back, he didn't have his own separate room where this says Eazy-E and others here. He was with everybody.
A guy that was distant, or because I'm huge now, you know, or because I have money now, you know, I don't need to talk to the smaller guys. He always talked to everybody, at least to me, the same way, you know, same level.
Eric never wanted to make you feel less than him. Like, he always tried to bring you up to him. There's a difference in people. Like, sometimes there's people that want to make you feel less than them. Like, I'm me and you're here. Eric always wanted to, like, you up here with me, man. Let's roll. That's what I loved about him. Like, he didn't let you get down. And
I can remember the first time that NWA came to play in Dallas. It was at this venue called City Lights, which was an old movie theater. I went to the show, and I was literally the only white person in the building. And I'd gone by myself. I couldn't get anybody to go with me. And I was like kind of standing in the corner in my little tracksuit, you know, trying to stay out of the way, you know, whatever. And they came rolling in, this huge posse of people, you know, Dre and Eric and Cube and all these people. And Eric looked over and he saw me like standing in the corner, and he's like, Jeff, what are you doing? Get over here, man, come on with us. And I was like, all these other big dudes behind him were all like, who is that? You know, why does Eric know him? You know, what the fuck's up with that?
And then I would never forget one time, because we didn't have no cars, and we needed a ride. And Silky Fine, she stayed like about 2 miles up from me. And he drove and picked us up. And when he pulled up, he had this white Cherokee Jeep. He pulled up on my mama's block, and kids was just coming from everywhere. They was like, that's Eazy-E. So I had to get in the car because he had to hurry up and take off. And the kids was just running down the street after the car. And I was just like, wow, Eazy-E came to pick me up.